Hey, what's up? It's just Nick, WBLS, and I'm here with a longtime friend, one of the hardest working men in show business. I tell him this every time I see him. I think the last time we talked, I can't even remember how many albums he said he put out, but I lost count since then. Eric Bellinger, it's so good to see you, baby. How are you?
Good, really, really good, really blessed, in a great space.
You have another album dropping.
Got another one, It All Makes Sense.
How many is it now?
45.
Yo, what? The last time I asked you, it was like 26 or something. You have been busy.
Been busy, I've been cooking. If you just now catching up, make sure to go to the Instagram. I got this little highlight. It says EB catalog. Just click through and click the link. Go ahead and catch up. I put it there for y'all to catch up.
Yeah, I really do. We have to catch up though. How have you been lately?
Good, man. Really good. Happy to be back. Just in this space, cooking.
Yeah. And the name of this album, It All Makes Sense. That sounds like a statement.
Mm-hmm.
What is making sense?
Yep. Life as a whole, the journey, the failures. It all just amounts to this. Like, I'm in a place now where the clarity is real, the understanding is real, the acceptance, as much as I've just surrendered to what God has for me, is like, it's not really about what Eric wants, it's about what God has for me.
Yeah. And we talked about that because we were just saying, like, man, Eric is so slept on. But then, you know what I'm saying, you started popping, and then people were like, nah, he been cooking, he been doing this thing. They know your music from the songs that you wrote. And then obviously with 45 albums.
Yes, exactly.
45 albums, the man puts in his work. And I love that you were just recognized in Compton. Tell everybody about that.
Yeah, so I just got recognized by the mayor of Compton and received the Global Icon Award. So that was amazing. They had a festival, the Compton Festival, and to be honored and seen and appreciated and acknowledged by the city that I grew up in is nothing short of just a blessing and a testament to hard work paying off.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
And it's interesting that you said being seen, right? How important is that to you?
I think it's more important than I knew, than I realized. I think as an artist, we want to put it out there. We want to create music. We want to, change the world. But when you know that they seen you, when you know that they heard you, and it does something, because a lot of times we just keep our head down and keep working. But when it's like hey, stop, here are some flowers, that's different in this community. So it definitely felt good.
I'm glad you're being seen. Okay, keep seeing
Y'all
him.
see me?
All right, you see
Okay.
him? Your eyes open now. One of the things that I love about other artists that you've written for and worked with, like Breezy, because his fans go super hard. Your fans go super hard too.
Yes.
But he gives you love all the time, and so when he rocks with you, the fans rock with you.
Exactly.
And all those big artists, they always show you love.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that they give you the accolades.
For
and
real.
now everybody else is catching up with it.
No, it's love.
So what is this project about?
So this project is pretty much me. The first album was called It'll All Make Sense Later. And this one is called It All Makes Sense. So it was a two-part project. Wow. The first half I did in Africa, in South Africa, in Cape Town. So for me, I wasn't in a space, it was all new to me. It was an unfamiliar territory, but it was a faith walk. It was me going out there and saying, whatever we do, I'm trusting the process and I'm believing that it's gonna be good. I took the back seat when it came to creating initially and leaned on the songwriters and producers from Africa because I just wanted it to be real. I wanted it to be authentic, organic, and something that they would approve of.
Yes.
As opposed to just doing it at home, So that was the first one, but now this one is I did it at home.
Yes.
This one is It All Makes Sense. We've been doing this for a couple years now. I've been in this Afro space. I didn't want to just do one song and get out of here. I wanted to really be a part. I'm going back, in October to Nigeria, to Lagos, to Ghana, to Abuja, to back to Cape Town again. And, it just feels good and refreshing for me, 45 albums in, to still I feel like it's fun.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many things to dig in with that. One, have you been to Africa a lot, or was Cape Town your first?
I have been before, but just seen the city,
Yeah.
loved it, and so much that it was like, yo, okay, when we do our next project, where should we create it at? It wasn't like, let's go make an Afro album. It was just like, let's go to Africa. I like the vibe, I like the energy out there,
Yeah.
I like the people out there, and now we got this Afro easy, essentially.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that part. But I would imagine that it's more spiritual for you because now you're
Yes.
fully immersed in the culture where you're learning how, because all music stems from Africa. If we really trace
Yes,
the roots.
it
So the
does.
fact that you had a deep dive into that, tell
Deep.
me about that.
Deep dive. I'm talking about had days to myself to go to the beach, shoes off, socks off, grounding. A lot of different. I met a lot of different people and got to have conversations where maybe today we just outside on the street. There's some chairs on the street and we just talking until the sun goes down. You know,
Yeah.
I'm drinking Savannah and different type of things that I've never tried before. But it definitely made me pause. It's impossible for me to pause at home.
Yeah.
I can never stop. I'm running. Somebody needs me to do this, or I need to be here. But in there, I didn't have anything to do but exist and appreciate. So now it didn't matter what I was pulling up in. It didn't matter what I was wearing. It didn't matter where I lived. It was just like when we all met and linked with everybody. It was just love. It was just we're here for one another.
Yeah.
The people.
They make you feel at home.
Yeah.
It's on my bucket list. Like my roots are Nigerian. I have a Ghanaian last name.
Wow.
So when I hear these stories, everyone has the same
Yeah.
feeling. It's more of like an emotional, spiritual experience. So
Yeah, I felt that.
did you have any like deep moments or gems that they gave you?
Man, I think being able to meet, there was somebody that I met that I didn't know who they were. They knew who I was. I didn't know who they were.
Yeah.
So that was a cool thing because I was talking to them in a way, and they were talking to me in a way that I was just like, I didn't know you knew. You know what I mean? We had a real conversation.
Yeah.
And so to see people saw the human first, that was like, I appreciated that.
That's dope. That's dope. Did you have any like moments where you got emotional?
I think on 420. I was out there in April, so I had
Wait.
I had 420
And
to
did you
myself.
celebrate 420?
Yes,
That
I
had
celebrated
to be-
420 at 420 on the beach by myself, just sitting there. They got this rock that like walk far out. You could walk far out onto the rock and be in the water, low key.
Yeah.
And I got to just meditate, smoke some,
That gotta be deep, yo. I would have been out there for
watching
hours.
the waves. It was me and that bird. I remember that one bird. He kept coming. I'm like, okay, you my homie for today.
I love that. So let's dig into the album. You've got a lot of songs I want to get into. Let's talk about Tiwa Savage and how that came together.
Yeah. So I have been a fan of her just from time. And when I seen a buddy of mine that was helping me A&R my project, I was like, yo, I see you working with Tiwa. Is it possible? What is the chances? He was like, oh, it's nothing. I'm with her right now. I'll ask her.
Wow.
I was like, what? It was just that just shows like, man, right place at the right time. Because that call can't happen. But if I wasn't in Africa
Right.
and I wasn't there and he wasn't there, it never would have happened. So that just goes to show like, man, you got to really take steps in your dreams, to be accomplished. You can't just depend on God only and have faith.
Right.
You got to attach feet to your faith.
That part. And it just seems like it was meant. Right?
Yeah, she heard the song. She loved the song.
Wow.
It was easy.
She's dope. She's dope. And do you notice that when you follow God, it's easy?
Oh yeah, because you don't try to pick your own battles. Fight your own battles.
Yeah.
You're able to release, and it's like, yo, God got it. Once you, like I said, the acceptance and the surrender, like, I'm so cool with any outcome.
Yeah.
Any outcome. I find the glass half full in any outcome. The silver lining, because it could be worse. We gotta know that we blessed to be breathing and walking and talking. Just to be able to breathe and walk and talk and be healthy, you already you lucky.
Yeah, it's a blessing.
It's a blessing.
That's a blessing. I'm glad you had the time to pause because
Mm-hmm.
life rushes us. And
Yeah.
so I feel like you've got so many gems, not just music out of that
Right,
trip. You know
right.
what I
Yeah, I
mean?
did.
So the song Vogue,
Mm-hmm.
tell me about that one.
Yes, Vogue. So it's another way to pay homage, to the beautiful women. That's what I do. That's what my music is about. That's what you know. And to still keep my message while just adding some rhythmic
Yeah.
vibes, the Caribbean island vibes, but we still, we praising the women. And I think it's dope because I did a open verse challenge on this song before it came out.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so instead of the song being out and capitalizing on the marketing, I said, let me give somebody an opportunity. And, you know, they featured on the song. We shooting a video. They on the artwork. You performing with me on tour. I big you up. I let everybody know. Brandon is featured on this song. That's who won the challenge.
Oh,
So it's
wow.
Vogue featuring Brandon.
Congrats,
So
Brandon.
congrats to Brandon. He
Yeah.
killed his verse. And then I got a remix coming soon with Wale.
Wow, wow. Okay, so for those of you that don't know, he basically opened it up because most artists get other artists that's well known to be featured on it.
Yeah.
But he opened it up for up and coming artists, creators on
Yes.
TikTok, and I think that's super dope because
Yeah.
who else?
It was fun.
that,
I
like-
know. That's what I'm like, I always try to be a little
different.
different, a little innovative, and also giving an opportunity, man. It's like,
Yeah.
I done did. That's where I'm also there too. Like I done did. You want to get a bigger feature because you got hopes that you can go further and use their fans. I don't care about none of that. I don't need your fans.
Yeah.
I care about touching people. I care about making a difference. So now my intention has already been met.
That's so fire. That's a beautiful place to sit at.
Yeah.
Especially in this industry.
Yeah.
You know who you are, and I love it for you.
Thank you.
I love it for you.
Thank you.
So, going back to the African culture and the influence, one might think that, I don't know, what do they call us? What do they call Americans? Like, did they call you anything strange?
I don't think so.
Because someone said that they call us colored
Oh yeah, that
people.
for sure.
Which is interesting. I have to really dive
Yeah.
deep, and maybe someone in the comments can help me understand, because I feel like we're all people of color, but they're like, no, if you're not African, you're colored. So that's very interesting. But it would make you wonder if they accept us doing their music. So
Right.
do you feel like they were very open about it, and you feel like you did it justice?
I think I did it justice, and they were open to it because I went there
Right.
for the help. I went there for the guidance. I went there for, down to the broken English and pronouncing the syllables. Y'all vocal producing me. I need that as
Yeah.
opposed to, ooh, Afro beats is popping right now. Let me make one real quick.
Yeah.
They know that ain't with me. They know that ain't how I did it, and I didn't want it to be that. It ain't that, So, I think the authenticity came from me being authentic.
Yeah. And do you feel more confident in making
So
Afrobeats
confident.
now?
Yeah, because if I hadn't, like I understood, I actually did 5 years ago. It's the only song that I carried that I didn't put out before. I did it, but I just was like, I don't feel right putting this out.
Yeah.
Not even though it sounds good, it still sounds good then, it sounds good now. But I didn't even feel right releasing it because that's their thing. And I respect it so much that I'm not dropping this. I could have been having an Afrobeat song out before it really, really went crazy in the States,
Right.
but it ain't my place.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be ushered in by Wizkid, by Tim's. It's supposed to be Burna Boy. It's supposed to be DeVito. It's supposed to be Tyler. And I'm going to go over there, make music, drop that album first. Then I'll come back to another album later, and it all makes sense.
I love the tie-in. I love it.
And it
I
all
love
makes
it for you.
sense.
And that does make sense. And kudos to you for doing the work, because some people don't really do the research. And it does show a different type of respect and appreciation
That's
for
it.
the culture and for the roots. So I want to say congratulations on your label.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Always
I've been rocking with
entertainment.
him
Yeah,
for a
yeah.
long time.
Yes.
And back on the label days. And so I know you've learned a whole lot just about the industry.
Yeah.
Why now?
I think now I feel successful. Now I got what I needed to get off. I'm good. I don't have another desire for Eric Bellinger. the artist besides maintaining. And it allowed me time to, bridge the gap between artists and, whatever their dream may be. I want to help. That's like, it came down to simply, I want to help. I'm good. I want to help. I want to see more bosses. I want to see more people living in my community. It's nice. I want y'all to come on.
That part. Come on over.
Yeah.
And you're living more in your purpose because you've actually already been doing that, right?
Yeah.
And now you've just cultivated into something that you can fully call your own.
Yeah.
And then you can reap the rewards and benefits of it. So kudos to you for taking that step to do that.
Yep.
Now, you mentioned something that I think is very important nowadays.
Okay.
You said you want to bring back artist development.
That's it.
Yo.
That's
2025 needs it more than ever.
Yeah.
Tell me why that's important and what do you feel like?
Yeah, man. I think it's important for our livelihood, for our entertainment, for us as a whole, because it has essentially become a joke. I think the music business has become a joke. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to real talent, when it comes to interviews, when it comes to, it's like, it's laughing. It's a laughing thing. When we watching the BET Awards, look at the timeline on X. Yeah. It's all people tearing each other down, you know what I mean? But it's like, rightfully so. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you want me to do? You say you hot when you not?
Right.
So I think it's taking those steps to teach them how to do an interview, from media training to stage presence, to knowing how to keep a crowd entertained. Don't turn your back. It be simple stuff that they just never have been told, so you can't expect them to know.
That part. Shout out to you and Tiana Taylor. Shout out, boo, that's my girl. I feel like y'all onto something because, and I think maybe it's because of how many people are trying to be a star now. Everybody wants to be a star. Everybody, right? And now we have more opportunities because of digital. But yeah, the interviewing skills. There's a lot of artists that don't want to do interviews, right?
Yeah,
why is that important?
Because that's like, especially like interviewing with DJs, it's like, I don't understand how people don't know that a DJ can change your life. You know what I mean?
Last night a DJ saved my Lord.
It's important for real. That's a real song for a reason. It's not just cliche. Yeah. But it's like, imagine you, the artist, right? That they just got signed to a label. They didn't know what the grind was. They got the hit. And the DJs is playing it out because it's the number one song, period. It's the hottest thing. They have to play it. And then imagine someone who has the route of, hey, like me, Troy Marshall, teaching me the game. Hey, when you get in here, I want you to make sure that you get you these people's information. Make sure you get their contact if you can. Be cool with them. Try to be cool with them. Try to, you want them to like you. You know what I mean? You want them to love you. You want, to if they need anything from you, a drop, a dub play, anything, do it. So I'm kind of like, I know all of those things. So now my appreciation for the DJ is through the roof. So I'm like, I'm pulling up for the meetings. I'm pulling up for the listen back, the mix show meeting. I'm doing all that. I'm coming through. I'm bringing tacos. I'm bringing pizza. I'm bringing whatever I could do. But somebody who just got the hit, and they didn't even know none of that took place because somebody did it. They don't even have a clue. So when it comes to the next time, it's like, all right, cool. We pushing your next single. Whoo! Good luck, because now it's not already viral. Right. Now you actually need our support. Now you actually need our help. So them DJs, they remember that.
Absolutely.
I promise they do.
I hope y'all are like taking notes, jotting this down. It's such important information. And I look forward to the artists that are going to come out through your label because I already know they're going to be groomed the right way and know the steps, because I feel like because there's so many artists out now, it's going to be hard for us to have more legends. Right? You're going to be legendary. Chris Brown is going to be legendary. You know what I'm saying? But who's going to carry the torch after? Yeah. And if people are just popping out music so fast, there's no real love and passion for it because they're just trying to make a quick buck. What happens to R&B?
Exactly. I think it gets lost, fell to the wayside. Luckily right now we do have a big emerge in the genre, and shout out to the ladies for keeping it alive, for real. Because it's been the ladies. It's been SZA. It's been Summer. It's been Money Long. It's been Coco Jones. It's been, I don't know if that's it, Kalani. It's been Janae. you know, and some not who else? I want to say her. I want to say her name.
What about Doechii or Doja Cat?
Doja Cat. Ari Lennox is who I was thinking.
Yes.
Ari Lennox. You know, like
She
I
keep
was
trying to quit,
not gonna
though.
not say her name. That's why I wanted to. You see, I was like,
Yeah.
nah, I'm not, because it's like, we need you, Ari. We need you.
Yeah.
You know, you represent Black queen, you know, to the fullest, more than anybody.
And
you
she
know,
got talent.
Jasmine Sullivan. These girls
Do
are
people
singing
respect
her.
it? They on the
crazy.
stage singing, but then you got folks throwing things on stage.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I hate
What's
it.
that? How do you pay tickets
Yeah, I
to
hate
see
it.
somebody and then
That's the day and age we live in. Like, we live in a crazy day and age, and it's insane to see people want entertainment but be disrespectful. Like, what you want me to do, bro?
facts?
I'm dodging.
You know what I'm saying?
Basketball ladies is dodging dildos. Like, in WNBA, it's
Yeah.
like, what you want us to do? For real, you know? So it's unfortunate, and, you know, I'm trying to do my part to shift and reshift the narrative.
Yeah. So this project is getting ready to come out.
Yeah.
Excited. Got visuals, right?
Yes, visuals, so much content. I'm really a student of the game, so like when I see videos on Instagram and they say, to make it in today's music business, 2025, one thing you need to do, first of all, before you even drop the song, you need to have 35 videos of content for
What is this voice?
one record. Because it'd be like, you know, white guys that be excited. You know what I mean? They'd be like, you gotta have 35 videos for one song. And I'm like, damn. All right, I'm gonna do 35 videos for one song. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm stacked. Content, like interviews, podcasts, photo shoots, just so stacked and just ready to, you know, be my biggest promoter.
Yes. And I'm here for all of that.
Thank you.
So we've talked about your songwriting, and we're not going to go through all of that because the list is extensive. I can check out some of our old interviews, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, with the braids.
To catch up, 'cause baby. Okay, it goes far back.
Yeah.
So can you tease any upcoming placements that you might have?
Placements, man, I got a joint Wale album. Next album coming soon. A
out to
potential
Wale.
joint with Kalani that we worked on for her next album. And man, I'm excited to be working with a lot of K-pop artists. So I've been doing a lot of K-pop work. So I got a lot of records coming, something with P1 Harmony, and I'm excited.
You trying to take over the world?
Yeah, we need all
K-pop.
that. K-pop, we need all
K-pop is,
that.
oh my God. I know you
Yeah.
are a family man. Did your children watch like Demon Hunters and all of that? Like, I can't get
You
it out of
know,
my household.
I don't even know if they seen it yet, but I know the other day when we said, which I want to be for Halloween, Easy said, I want to be a demon hunter. I said, what, bro? No, it's a no. So he about to be Black Panther.
Wait, you said no? Wakanda forever. Nah, you want to be a demon hunter. It's popping right now. But you know what, though?
It's not
Everybody's going to be demon hunters. So tell him he need to be different. Like, you want to stand out, right?
Yeah, because everybody already got Black Panther off. You going to be the only Black Panther. Everybody did
That's
it.
so funny. Well, speaking of being a family man,
Yep.
one thing that I love about you is your relationship with your wife and your family.
Yes.
You don't play about your family. You make time for them. You have always done that, even with as busy as you are in this industry. And I absolutely love that about you. I'm going to ask you today, what is it that keeps the
Yeah.
glue?
Yeah.
Are you the glue?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
what
yeah.
mindset do you have to keep that family together?
I think it's just oh so sweet. It's like, we not messing this up. We both cherish it so much. We respect each other so much. We talk when we got problems. We don't go to sleep mad. You know, like we go through the painful stuff so that we can experience the joy.
That's hard. Not going to sleep mad.
It's
Sometimes, you know, it'd be like a big deal. And it's like, I
do.
don't have an answer for you tonight.
It's the agree to disagree. And like, it takes so much strength to agree to disagree, because I might feel, and that's the thing, like we're opposite, you know, they say opposites attract. We was raised so different, you know, like we have the same common love for love, so it enables us and fuels us, but we two different people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
But it works.
it works. I love it. Opposites attract, you know, because we can always, it never gets boring.
Yeah.
Never.
For sure. And I've seen, like, you know, we follow each other on Instagram, and I've seen you hanging out with Is Megan her sister? Or
Yeah.
her cousin? Okay.
Her sister, yeah.
Because baby, they look just alike.
Nah, yeah, they
right?
sister.
Baby. And it's always been like close knit. How are
Uh-huh.
you guys like? How is that dynamic? Have y'all been staying out of it when it comes to Megan and her relationships? Because she looks like she is so happy right now.
Nah,
Glowing.
encourage. Just we encourage it. You know, the first time I met Jonathan, the same guy that I met then, he is today. You know,
He
just
seems like he wears his heart on his sleeve.
he does. He really does. And you know, I was starting to get angry after a while of, you know, people and ridiculing, and but when I noticed how he was so unbothered, it allowed me to be comfortable in just being there with him rather than trying to be there for him.
You have to be very unbothered in this industry nowadays. Everybody has something to say. Even your relationship could be almost perfect. Somebody's still gonna find something to say.
Ain't it crazy?
Like, wow, why are we like this?
I hate it. Even like, it's like, come on, y'all.
Why are we like this? Well, I love that. Thank you so much for sharing your time
No
with me.
problem.
It's always so good to
Thank
see
you,
you.
Nick.
I need
Thank
y'all to go get the album.
Yes.
It all makes sense.
Right now.
And I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
And I just think that it's a huge statement to go from it'll all make sense later to you finally getting the answers.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Most of us go through life really trying to figure things out, like, why am I here? What is my purpose? And for you to have recognized it so early.
Yeah.
God bless you, man.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's a beautiful place to be.
Yes.
It's easy.
Blessed. It's easy.
Eric Bellinger.
That was great.